Okay.
How desperate am I? We're going all the way to Chicago for what is at best a long shot.
Well,
probably a dead end.
Maybe not, though. If she can help establish a pattern against Nick, she helps the case.
You think? Even after my testimony?
Stop it. You were a great witness.
The jury didn't look convinced.
You can't tell by a jury. You really can't. You have to trust the truth. Nick is going to pay for what he did.
This must be rough on you. I know he's almost family.
Well, I know who I believe.
Should you be home with your husband or something?
Yeah, actually, I was getting really excited to go home and to unroll those beach blankets again.
Oh, no, that's not your honeymoon, is it?
Well, Gary and I will have a real one sometime, I'm sure. Besides, he's out of town on a case tonight, too. Probably next. Hey, have you had a chance to look over that file on Joanne Taylor the DA's office sent over?
I should do that.
Yeah. I mean, the case was sealed, but there might be something there. I just hope Joanne Taylor can back you up.
I hope so, too.
Miss Taylor, may I call you Joanne? You can call me Gary.
Okay, but
I want you to know that I understand how you feel. I wouldn't want to dredge up such a painful memory from my past either.
I put it a long way behind me, and I want to keep it that way.
I agree. I just want to warn you that there may be people who come knocking at that door that want to change your mind.
It doesn't matter. I have nothing to say to them. Trust me. I am not into dredging that up again.
Gary! 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 Ah, Sherlock must be on a case.
What on earth are you doing?
What are you doing, Lila? You up burning the midnight oil?
No, I just had to get out of my room.
Room service must have run out of gumbo, huh?
Don't tease me, Jake. All right, can't you see that my heart
Okay,
is
all right,
breaking? I mean,
No waterworks, okay?
I just had something in my eye.
Okay. I'll bite. What's wrong?
Nothing you'd understand.
Fine. I'll tell you, do me a favor. Would you just tell Gary that I was here when he comes back?
It's over.
What's over?
I just signed away the only man I've ever loved.
What do you mean you signed what?
Shane and I are legally separated. And now he is free to be with your precious Vicky.
Well, I think it's going to take more than a piece of paper and some empty promises.
He
Vicky.
wants her. And he is not going to quit until he gets
Yeah,
her.
he may have to quit after tomorrow night.
Why? She's not going to give up on him.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, Jake. I mean, the ink wasn't even dry on our separation papers, and your Vicky was making plans with my Shane.
Oh. When? Plans?
Tomorrow. By the way they were looking at each other, they could be together right now.
This wasn't anything I had planned.
Oh, no, I didn't know you were going to be here either.
You look beautiful.
I need to be going.
Well, wait. We need to talk.
Right, tomorrow? We agreed.
No, actually, now. I mean, this can't wait.
It's just that there's a party going on.
It's fine. Let's go someplace else.
There the two of you are. I need you both in the dining room, all right?
Rachel, actually, you know what? I was just leaving. Thank you so much.
Honey, it's something special for Shane. Certainly you want to be in on it. Come on. Please.
Hey. Hi, look at you. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You don't look so bad yourself.
Thank you. I want to thank you so much for being my date tonight.
Welcome.
Did you mind if I borrow your dinner partner? My dinner partner? Thank you.
You're sitting with me.
I didn't know that Shane was going to be here.
It's all right. He's on staff at BCUH.
Really? Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Look, the point is we're here together. This is about Nick, so we're just going to smile and say hello, and whatever Shane and I have to talk about, he can wait.
Hi.
Excuse me?
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't know that Michael was going to be Vicky.
Neither did I.
You all right with that?
Yeah, sure. We have some things to work out. We're going to try to work them out.
Well, I have a feeling.
Come, my hearts. Please gather round. Thank you, dear friends, for joining Rachel and myself this evening. You know, it's because of your support and your dedication. The Bay City University Hospital has an outreach program and a neonatal unit that rivals any in the state.
And we would like to take this opportunity to honor and thank our new friend, a very talented surgeon.
Dr.
And our hero.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Shane Roberts. Come over here, Shane. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dad. Sit down. I don't think I want to have a discussion about Shane and Vicky with you. Okay?
Oh, well, excuse me. I was under the impression that you cared.
Please tell Gary that I stopped in when he gets back.
Please don't go.
What now, Lila?
You know, somehow you and I have gotten off to a bad start here.
We haven't started anything.
Well, I think that perhaps you don't like me very much, do you, Jake?
I don't know you very much.
Perhaps you should give me a chance.
No, perhaps I shouldn't.
What's the matter, Jake? Afraid of what you might find out?
All right. It's late. My dance card's empty. Why don't you tell me about the real Lila Roberts?
I'm Mrs. Shane Roberts. Period.
You know, it would seem to me that a woman as smart and beautiful as you are doesn't need a man to define her.
No, it's nothing before I met Shane.
Lila, stop putting me on.
It's true. He's the first person that ever made me feel safe.
That's important.
To me. See, I grew up being afraid of things.
Like what, rain?
Yes, like rain.
You know what I see?
What?
I see a woman who's beating herself up because her man took off.
Well, I admit that. I'm dying inside without him.
Do you ever think it's his loss?
I think he's right for me. And I think we belong together.
As long as he decides that.
Speaking from experience.
Maybe.
But you would turn yourself inside out, wouldn't you? For her?
I don't want anyone who doesn't love me for me. Just the way I am.
Even Vicky.
Especially Vicky.
Another game for me.
Don't rub it in. Get over here.
Want to go another round?
Hey, you trying to put me on my back?
How'd you go?
Proud of you.
Wait till you see my curveball.
I know. No, I'm serious. You're losing weight. You look gorgeous, and you got all this energy. You're doing it all without those stupid diet pills.
I'm sure glad
file was available tonight. How about you?
Oh, me too.
Hey, none of this making out in the lanes, huh?
Neil.
What's up?
What's up, Neely? How you doing? What are you going with Andy tonight or what?
Nah, Matt Check stood me up again.
Yeah? Was his girlfriend meeting the riot act?
Yeah, no more bowling Friday night with the guys.
You need a wife.
Yeah, and you're already taken.
Don't you forget it.
But I have a sister. What happened to you and Amanda?
Ah, she's in love with that dumb newspaper.
Neil, why don't you bowl with us tonight?
I'd love to.
What?
Don't want to butt in, though.
She's screaming at me. No. Be fine. Don't be ridiculous. Tell them it's okay.
Sure, Neil. No problem.
So, you guys from the commissioner's office coming out to see me?
Yeah, we got two for you guys.
Daddy would have been so proud of you,
Mama.
and he was so proud that you handled yourself.
I admitted that I could have made a mistake. That was the one thing I wasn't supposed to do.
No, baby.
Yes.
It was honest.
No, Dana warned me over and over not to do that, Mama. You think after all that practicing I could get it in my head?
Telling the truth is always the right thing to do. Didn't your daddy and I teach you that? Yes? And you've got the truth. And justice will follow, baby. I promise. I promise.
How you holding up?
It comes and goes. A little harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Have you been going to those support meetings?
Yeah, I have about once a week.
And how's that?
It's good. It's good. It's good to talk to other women who have been through what I've been through, you know?
Yeah.
And hear the anger and the helplessness. I thought I was the only one who couldn't sleep at night.
Well, I think that's why it's good to listen. Are you doing some talking, too?
I am. Which is weird, because I was always so private.
Yeah. But whatever helps get your head straight, I think is good.
A couple times there, I thought I was going to lose it.
And did you?
Yes, I did. I mean, lost it. It was okay. The women were right there. You know, they were holding my hand and telling me that I was stronger than some creep that had to come up behind me and violate me. And for the first time since it happened, I actually believed it.
Oh, you should. You're an incredibly strong person, Tony. I admire that. Come on. You know, after what happened to you, a lot of women would have gone into the rooms and locked the door and started counting the cracks in the ceiling.
Well, work makes me feel like I have my life. And knowing what happened to other cops, you know, like you. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably be counting cracks somewhere, too. Shoot.
I don't believe that for a minute.
It's true. I put on a brave face for you and my mother, but when I get home, the tears come.
Yeah. I've been there.
Well, it's good that I have friends like you and like Chris. I really mean that.
I understand that. After what happened with Cody Mercer, Gary was the only thing that helped me out. Somehow, his face, it helped erase all the bad memories.
I love you two together. I hope I can have love like that someday.
Yeah. It's what it's all about, love and respect. You know, whatever bad thing happens, Gary and I, we're still a team.
Joanne, thank you. You've been terrific. I appreciate your help. Here's my card, in case you need it. Is that an engagement ring?
Oh, isn't it nice? It was Charlie's mom's.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. When you get married?
Oh, 2 months. Look, my fiancé doesn't know anything about this.
He's not going to hear it from me.
I mean, why bring up something that happened so long ago? It's not like it'll ever come out.
If Dr. Roberts hadn't been willing to take an enormous risk and been so terribly talented as a surgeon, our children, Corey,
And Elizabeth,
would never have made such a successful entrance into this world.
and my beautiful wife Rachel would not be standing here telling us about it. Forever in your debt.
I'm just glad I was there, Carl.
I raise my glass to you in admiration and respect.
And you know the best part is? He's just accepted a staff position with our hospital.
So welcome aboard.
Yes, indeed. Let's have a few words. Come on.
All right. I'm not very good at speeches, as some of you already know. So I'll keep this short. All I ever wanted to be was a doctor. And now I get to practice medicine again because somebody in this room took a risk and believed in me.
You are hot tonight, Neil.
Told you I'd wipe you out.
Tough is cheap. You gotta show me your stuff.
You?
No, I think you should show me your muscles.
That's the arm right there.
Oh,
right
whoa,
there.
you are
That's
cut. Oh, my gosh,
Well,
scare
how
me.
else do you think I'm going to beat you?
Wait till you see me next month. Maybe then I'll let you feel my biceps.
Well, I'll be the first one in line. How's that?
Here we
Joe,
go.
you got to keep an eye on your wife, man.
Yeah?
She's lethal.
Lethal? You want to see lethal? Watch him weep. Here, I'll put this down, honey.
Come on,
Take
show us
some of
what
it,
you
baby.
got.
No,
Show
you
us
go
what
ahead.
you
I'm not
got.
hungry. All right.
Man. Yeah. She's a machine.
Yes! Yeah!
Whoa.
You want to take me on?
I'd love to take you on.
You take me on, baby.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what you got, Joe.
Get him on.
Let's see what you got, big boy. Show us what you got.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll show you more than that.
Am I having too much fun?
Oh, hey, you work hard, you play hard.
Hey, you want to check out that new club on Center Street? Feels like the last time I danced, Elvis was alive.
Sounds great, but don't have a partner.
Oh, no problem. Take you both on. Huh?
Joe, will you slow this woman down?
Go, Neil. Go, Neil. Go, Neil. Ooh, sorry, honey.
Okay.
So what do you say? You want to go dancing?
Maybe you should take a little breather, huh? I don't think I've ever seen you like this.
Well, maybe that's because you don't see me. You're so busy at the precinct and we never have any time moving together.
I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have had Neil over, huh?
No, it's okay. Neil's a good guy. It's just I'm having fun. Is there anything wrong with that?
Nope. Whatever makes you happy.
Thank you.
Oh, well, can't win them all.
Who says? What?
Whoa. I wish I could find a woman like Paulina.
Ms. Joanne Taylor?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Detective Josie Watts, and this is Officer Tony Burrell. We're with the Bay City Police Department.
How are you?
Something wrong?
We just have to ask you a few questions.
About what? Well, can we come in? This won't take very long.
Can I see some identification?
Of course, certainly. Good call. There you go. This will just take a couple of minutes, and you know what? We wouldn't have bothered you at this hour, but it is very important.
Come in. What's this all about?
It's about Nick Hudson.
When you knew him, his name was Nick Terry.
I have nothing to say.
Were you an acquaintance of Nick Terry's?
Look, they told me you'd come around asking a lot of questions.
Who's they? Nick, has Nick tried to contact you?
Look, there was a man here a little while ago.
What man was here?
I don't want to talk about this. You can't force me.
No. No one's trying to force you to do anything, Miss Taylor.
Now, I told the other guy I'm not making any statements. I don't want to go through this again. Now, will you please leave?
Listen, can you just tell me the name of the man that was here? Please. This is very important.
Some private investigator. Gary Sinclair.
Joanne Taylor wants to keep a lid on this whole thing.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about it. The records were sealed. She wants to keep it that way. She's getting married.
The guy doesn't know.
Nope. You got it. Listen, I'm on my way back.
Hey, look, I'm at your office, so I'll wait for you here, okay?
Hi, Vicky, Stephen, and Kirkland can't talk right now, but leave us a message and we'll call you back. Don't forget to wait for the beep.
You're calling her. Sorry, I didn't mean to cry.
So what's in the bag?
Some food. I thought you might be hungry. Some pasta. I do it too, you know.
What's that?
Call just to hear his voice and hang up when he answers. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No.
Some nights I just pace the floor wondering if the two of them are together. But then I suppose I'm not going to have to worry about that much anymore, now am I?
Might be surprised.
The only thing standing between Shane and Vicky was me, and now that I found those papers...
There might be something else standing in the way.
Would that be you, Jake?
I'm starving.
I did something else stupid when I went to Carlino's to get the food.
So did you forget the garlic bread?
I called Shane. He wasn't there either.
Everyone, dessert is being served in the living room. Don't miss Helen's shortcake. It's terrific.
I personally am going to have a piece of Helen's shortcake.
Great. Hey, Shane, it was a wonderful speech you gave.
Thank you very much. Vicky,
you know what? I think we better go. We're going to get dessert. Excuse us, please.
Losing your touch, Doc? Pretty dangerous for a surgeon. Congratulations, Mother. The party's a huge success.
Thanks to you.
Me? How?
Oh, well, you could have taken some pot shots at Carl, and you chose not to.
Carl and I both want you to be happy, and you're not going to be if we're torturing each other all the time.
I agree.
Anyway, he's tried with me recently, so...
You better watch out. You might just find you like him.
I wouldn't go that far. But I'm open. I have an open mind.
That's all I want. That's my girl.
Felicia?
Yes.
Where is that tycoon of yours? I thought he'd be here.
If you mean Alexander, he had other plans.
Well, I suppose it would have been kind of awkward. Carl shooting daggers his way all night.
Don't you think you're overstating this just a little bit?
Felicia, if Carl hates Alexander's guts, that makes Alexander all the more attractive in my book.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to be trying to get along with Carl, or did you forget that?
I am.
Yeah.
For Mom's sake.
look, I can't stand this.
Please don't make this any harder
Vicky,
than it
look,
already is.
Lila signed the separation agreement, all right? I'm getting a divorce. I'm a free man. You can get married.
It's too late.
Channel 4, the only place you'll find Doppler 4000.
It's not too late. Come on. You love me. I love you.
Shane.
What?
Shane, I thought you might want to see Corey and Elizabeth before you left.
No, I don't believe you've met my daughter.
Actually, Amanda, I've already been up to see the twins. They're beautiful. Why don't you two go head up?
Actually, no. Vicky and I have something to discuss right now that's kind of important.
Come on, Shane.
Right, come on.
You look radiant.
Thank you.
I'm surprised that Alexander's not with you. You two seem to be almost inseparable these days.
So how is Charlie? You went up to the cabin, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It was a parents' visiting day at Gregory's camp.
You don't owe me an explanation.
I wasn't offering one.
Any more than I have to tell you why I'm here alone. Excuse me. So, tell me what happened. About what? Well, you were talking with John. Are you trying to work things out? Rachel, it wasn't that long ago that you said I would be making a big mistake going with John. And you know what? I should have listened to you. You're absolutely right. Yes, but then I saw how happy the both of you were. I'm so happy that he slept with Charlene the first moment he was alone with her. Honey, look at you. You're going from one relationship right into another with Alexander. Honey, is this about the feud between Carl and Alexander? No, it's about you. I care about you. I don't want to see you hurt. It's going to be fine. All right. Okay. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Did you see those?
Yes, I saw them. They're amazing. Yeah, they're actually huge. Kindergarten, really soon. The way they're going, kindergarten.
I know, I feel the same way, and I'm not the least bit prejudiced.
No, not at all. Would you excuse me for a second? Yes. Pardon me. It's not too late, Vicky. How can it be too late?
Shane, I asked Jake to marry me.
Thank you. Hey. Jeez, how much overtime am I paying?
Tons. So, how'd it go with, what's her name, Joanna?
Taylor.
Yeah.
It went just fine. She's not a talker. Take a look.
All right. Clip-ins from the court proceedings and I updated your agenda. That's on top.
Oh, thank you very much. Lila, you think you can do me a favor and run off a copy of this and see to it the cast gets a set in the
I'll
room?
do it right now.
Thank you very much. She's too good to be true, I'll tell you that.
Right.
She knows what I need before I do.
Well, the needs she's worrying about are her own.
What?
Nothing. So, this Joanna Taylor, how do we know that she's not gonna...
What, talk?
Yeah.
Well, she was underage when it happened. Parents put a seal on the whole thing. Dropped the charges. She doesn't want to open it back up.
So we're home free?
Well, yeah, on that we are. Of course, Cass and Michael feel we need some more to cover the fact that we don't have an alibi, and I agree with them.
Gary, I mean, somebody had to see Nick.
Yeah, well, let's start with the guy who actually really committed the crime. You think he's going to come forward? I don't think so. So where are you going to be?
Me, I'm gonna be finding out if I'm getting married.
Yeah, right. Seriously?
I'm serious. Vicky and I have been talking about it. I find out tomorrow.
I love it. That's great. Good Thanks. For you. Go for it.
Thanks.
They will be. So good to see you again, Jake.
As always. What do you know about her?
I know if she wasn't around, I'd be hanging from a tree.
That's it?
Well, she's still in love with Shane Roberts. I don't know, what's it to you anyway? I know. Because Shane's still in love with Vicky. Well, you have nothing to worry about. You're the one slipping a ring on her finger, right?
Right.
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 Good. Let's concentrate on Nick's defense. I think we're in much better shape than we originally thought. Tony Burrell is backing way off her positive ID, and I think without it, they don't have a case.
Your cooperation could turn this case around, Miss Taylor.
Hopefully it'll stop a rapist from violating anyone else.
What happened? It was so long ago. Listen, you know what? Can I have a moment alone? Yeah. Miss Taylor? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Tony. Listen, you know, I could go by the book here and say that you'd feel a lot better with all of this out in the open. But that's only part of the truth. That's not the real reason that we're here.
I don't understand.
The real reason that we are here, Miss Taylor, is because we need you. We do. And that's the truth. All you know is that Nick Hudson is on trial for rape. But what you don't know is who the faceless victim of this rape is. If you knew...
It was me. Joanne. Nick Hudson raped me.
Oh, my God.
And he's the prime suspect in another rape case.
I didn't know.
Now, look, I want him locked up, okay? For what he did to me, I admit that. But it's not just what he did to me or what he did to you.
Look, I'm really sorry.
Don't be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Get mad. This man hurt you, too.
Officer Burrell, I can't go...
Yes, you can. You really can. Listen to me. If Nick Hudson walks, There's going to be another woman who looks herself in the mirror and doesn't know who that face belongs to. There'll be another woman crying herself to sleep at night. Do you want that? No. Can you live with that? Knowing that you could have done something, can you? Because I can't.
It's such a good time tonight.
Me too.
Yes.
Look at what we got here, guys.
Oh, very nice.
Is that for us?
That's for you guys.
All right.
Pouring late in the joint.
All right. Neil, another beer.
No, thanks. I'm all right. But, hey, listen, I'm out of here, guys.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought we were going dancing. Okay, how about rollerblading?
Cuff this girl to the chair.
Don't.
Will you, Joe?
I'm thinking about it. Okay, take care. Get home safe, Neil.
Bye. I'm not driving.
Yeah. Oh, come here. Sit down.
Oh, no.
Sit down. Sit down. Here. What's wrong? What is wrong?
Nothing, honey, nothing. It just hit my stomach hard.
You're gonna go back to the doctor.
Joe, I'm fine. I just got a little lightheaded, that's
Paulina,
all.
look at me. Are you taking those diet pills again?
Of course not, Joe. The restaurant was very busy today. We had a waiter out. I had to work for him. I didn't eat anything all day, all right?
Okay. I still want you to get a full physical, though. Okay?
I will. I promise. Look at... Oh, my gosh. Look at us in this thing. Cindy Crawford, move over. I look like a string bean.
I'll take our shoes back.
Cool. All right, honey.
Well, you gotta get over this, honey.
Joe, I look at pictures of the two of us when we were first dating. Then I look in the mirror, everything is so different.
So we all change.
Not this much. Oh, come on, Joe. I'm one of those women who let themselves go, for crying out loud.
But listen, if you keep exercising, you'll lose
I am
weight.
so sick of hearing
You
that.
gotta stop believing that.
Well, I have tried, okay? For God's sake, I was living on lettuce. These pills are the only thing that work for me.
Listen to me, Paulina. I don't give a damn if you're heavy or you're thin or you're someplace in
Well,
between.
I care.
You know what I care about? I care about what this is doing to us. We've never kept things from each other before.
Oh, really? What about when you were looking for Gabe's killer, huh? You hid the truth from me for weeks. I was going crazy.
That is different.
I had to hear it from Neil.
I was protecting you.
Well, I'm protecting you. From what? From having a flip for a wife.
So you put your life at risk? Huh? Over what? You want to die?
Joe, it was just palpitation.
You want to leave me and Dante alone?
I told you I'd stop taking them here.
Sweetheart, can we work on this together?
Joe, I'm the one who's fat.
You're a little heavy.
And you're still an Adonis. Do you have any idea how that makes me feel?
I just gotta be thin again.
If you wanna be my lover.
Okay, it's all set. The DA's going to send a car down, pick you up, take you to the courthouse. You okay? I think so. What you're doing is very important.
Oh, yeah.
It is not just for you and for Tony, but for every woman out there. I want to believe that.
You should. Thank you doesn't even come close.
Now the DA is going to have all she needs to win this one.
Wait till Michael hears the good news about Nick, huh?
You gonna call him tonight?
I would, but he's over at the Corey Palace, some shindig.
You know something? I think I'll swing by there and give Michael the news in person. Goodbye.
You asked Jake to marry you.
I thought you should hear it from me.
Why are you marrying him?
Well, I mean, I proposed to him for the same reason that I think most people propose, because they love each other very much and because they want to spend the rest of their lives making each other happy.
Vicky, you're not in love with Jake.
Shane, I've been in love with him my whole life.
No, you haven't. That's habit. That's friendship, Vicky. That's not the same thing as loving someone with your whole heart and soul. That's not the same thing as loving someone so badly you ache when you're not with them.
I don't know what you want from me,
The
Shane.
truth, Vicky. Say that you love me.
No.
What are you doing? Is this about Lila? Are you punishing me for
No,
Lila?
this isn't about Lila at all. It's about knowing what's right.
So you're going to marry Jake? That's right?
Yes, it is. Jake makes me whole. And you tear me to pieces. Jake makes me happy. You make me sad.
You can't do this,
I already
Vicky.
have,
No,
Shane.
I don't believe you.
All right, I know that this is difficult for you to accept, but I love Jake very much, and we want to be together.
And you just figured this out.
I will admit I fought it for a little while, but...
Vicky, you think you can run away from what we feel for each other by marrying Jake? It's not that easy.
I'm not running from anything.
You can say you love him. You can run away with him. You can even marry him. It's not going to change the way you're going to feel every time you look at me.
It already has.
No, Vicky. You do not love Jake the way you love me.
Shane.
What? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that if I kiss you, you won't want to marry Jake?
Look, it wouldn't make any difference to me at all.
Vicky. Yes, it would. And we both know it.
Shane.
Look.
Please.
Vicky. Your heart's beating so hard I can hear it. I'm not going to let you marry Jake. I'm not going to let you ruin the rest of our life.
NBC Tonight Online. It's your chance to chat live with Ali Walker from the NBC Trilogy hit Profiler. Go online tonight at 9 Eastern to the NBC Live Studio on Yahoo. The web address is chat.yahoo.com. That's Ali Walker from the NBC Trilogy hit Profiler tonight at 9 Eastern at chat.yahoo.com. And while you're online, tonight for the first time ever, a star from NBC's Homicide makes an appearance in our online drama, Homicide Second Shift. Detective Kellerman helps the detectives crack a homicide case tonight online in an all-new episode of Homicide Second Shift at NBC.com. Have you heard about all the new stars coming to NBC this fall? We've got brand new comedies with Tony Danza, Kirstie Alley, and Jenny McCarthy. Plus comedies starring Wonder Years' Fred Savage and comedian Royal Watkins. A star-studded lineup of comedies just got even brighter with the new stars and the new shows coming to NBC this fall.
Monday on Today in New York, a simple way to help your child become a better student. Plus, bringing home baby, the room's not ready unless the crib is safe. We'll show you the danger points. Those stories, Joe's forecast, Chopper 4, and a lot more starting at 5:30.